General Custer, what are your intentions? My intention, Lieutenant, is to cross that river come hell or high water. What if it's both? Well, Michael Myers was never Record Journal Athlete of the Week. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you may happen to be tuning in. I am Brian Carpenter, sports editor of the Meriden Record Journal, and welcome to the Week 7 episode of Fall Record Journal Athletes of the Week. We're down here at the banks of the mighty Connecticut River, where the Glastonbury to Rocky Hill Ferry runs. Aaron, if I put my thumb out, will they come over and pick us up, brother? Because we left our raft down in East Haddam, man, and it's a long swim down there to get it. Hey, we've got another good slate of candidates for Week 7. We got our winners for Week 6. And I'll tell you what, we're really approaching the end of the road here as far as the regular season goes. We're going to have Athletes of the Week this week and next week. And then that's it as we turn our attention to the postseason, the state tournaments, Thanksgiving football. Looking forward to all that good stuff in November. For now, it's October. The leaves are changing. We got 6 new ones. And we have our winners from Week 6. Shawnee, tell me who they are.
Sean Krofsick, and we're here at Sheehan High School, and with our male athlete of the week, Sheehan senior Jacob Shook. Jacob, congratulations on being athlete of the week.
Thank you.
Yeah,
it's an honor.
Yeah, what does it mean to you?
It's huge. You know, I put in a lot of work to be at the level that I'm at. You know, put in a lot of hours with these guys, and it's just nice to see that it pays off and you get a little recognition.
Yeah. So take me through your season. Did you expect to come in here and be the featured back and really put up the big numbers that you have?
Definitely not.
Yeah.
It was just kind of a thing in the off season that they thought that I would be a good fit at that position, and we just kind of rolled with it. Coach liked me in that position. I just kept repping at it, and it worked out.
So tell me about what's made this such a breakout season for you.
Definitely my offensive line.
Yeah.
A lot of young guys, a lot of inexperienced guys have been absolutely doing a great job and stepping up to huge roles. And there's no way I could have 2 200-yard games without a great offensive line. So I give it to them.
So tell me about the win against Amity. You had a big game and a big conversion at the end. Tell me about that win.
It was huge.
Yeah.
I think it gave a lot of confidence to our coach to be able to, run the same kind of right-in-your-face play and convert it, after 4 times, and just kind of shows who we are, that, we're not going to back down, and when it comes down to that, we're going to show up and we're going to convert.
How would you describe yourself as a runner?
I like to try and be patient and wait for the hole to open up, and if nothing's there, I just lower my shoulder and try to get as many yards as I can. And I don't have a lot of open space like speed, so I try to kind of lower my shoulder, give a little stiff arm, trying to get through defenders like that.
And you had the big defensive play against Harding. Tell me about that play.
I just kind of sat back a little. I knew that when I would come up on a blitz, they would call me out and be ready for it, so I stayed back a little bit, and I timed the blitz up perfectly. They didn't account for me, and I got it, batted it down when he was winding up to throw.
Yeah, is that as satisfying, is scoring a touchdown?
Definitely.
Yeah,
I think because both are a huge tide swinger in a game, and they both give you confidence, and it's nice to be able to do something productive on the other side of the ball while still being able to be productive on the offensive side.
So what are the expectations for the rest of the year?
I'm just going to try and go up from here, keep going and win out and make it to the playoffs and then try and make a run.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time today. Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, that'll wrap it up.
Jacob, thank you for taking time out to speak with Shawnee and Aaron. Another good win for the Sheehan Titans down in Bridgeport on Friday against Harding. Sheehan's back home playing Hill House on Friday. Aaron, bro, that's where I'm going to send you. Sheehan and Hill House, Friday at Richatelli Field. That's Friday. Right now it's Wednesday night. You want to know who our girls winner was from Week 6? Shawnee, tell me the news.
All right. We are with our Athlete of the Week, Bella DiMatteo. Congratulations on being Athlete of the Week.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so you're only a freshman. Tell me what it's like being a part of this team.
It's really fun. The energy is always going to the team. Like, we've became really close in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
I love playing with them.
Yeah. So what's made this team so good this year?
I think Eva Dudley, she's been a really strong part. She puts the ball down whenever we need her to. Our defense is really good. Emily sets the ball amazing. I think overall we work together very well.
So tell me about your role in the team as libero.
So basically as a libero, I'm mainly the defensive player. I try to communicate as much as I can, talk as much as I can, and get balls up.
Yeah. So did you have any real big digs this year or some diving ones that you remember?
One I remember against Glastonbury, I think.
Yeah.
Their middle rips the ball crazy, and I got it up. That was one I was proud of.
Yeah. Awesome. So you have big expectations for the rest of your career here? Yeah, tell me about those.
I hope that I can look up to them. I'm really excited to be playing with everyone. Next year we have the same exact roster coming back. Yeah. I'm excited. I have high expectations for all of us next year, and I think that my role, that I can play a big part with my team.
Awesome. Great job today. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. That'll wrap it up.
Isabella, thank you for taking time to speak with Shawnee and Aaron. It was Monday night, actually, when you spoke to Shawnee and Aaron just before the Platt-Maloney volleyball match. May one of our Athletes of the Week for Week 8 be from that match. We'll see next week. Right now, we've got our candidates based on what they did last week, and it just so happens two of them are volleyball players, and one of them is from the mighty town of Meriden. She resides over on the west side with the Wilcox Tech Indians. She is Miss Kennedy Parker, Wilcox Tech volleyball. And listen, I got to tell you, we picked Kennedy. She's a senior. She had a real good week last week. 16 kills in 3 matches, 11 aces out of 35 service points. But I got to say, with the Indians, boy, what a good group they've got over there. 6 girls. And I'll tell you, Gia Alvarez, Donna Negron, Maria Alyssa Ortiz, Amara Cruz, Tatiana Robles, Kennedy Parker. Tatiana had already been picked. We went with Kennedy. She had really good numbers last week as Wilcox ran its winning streak to 8 before losing to Goodwin Tech on Friday. Tell you what, though, Wilcox Tech, they are a player in the CTC. They are 11-6. Kennedy Parker, a big part of that. Congratulations to you, young lady. You are girls nominee number 1 here in Week 7. Our second volleyball player, she's down the road a piece at Lyman Hall. She is Miss Shakira Villanueva, senior setter for the Trojans. And, hey, Marion Kish's team, really good, keeping tabs on them. A very good week last week for Marion's girls. They went 3-0, and they had some really nice wins there. They beat North Haven 3-2. North Haven, they're 14-3. And then on Friday, they beat Brantford 3-1. Brantford's 13-4. Good stuff for Marion's girls. And we're going with Shakira Villanueva. She's been doing it all season, the senior setter. She had a season-high 37 assists against North Haven. She had 28 on Brantford. Keep it going, Shakira. You are girls nominee number 2 in Week 7. Our third and final nominee, she is a field hockey player. She is over at Sheehan High School. She is a sophomore goaltender, Miss Riley Rutenauer. So easy to root for, Miss Rutenauer. Second-year starter. She started last year as a freshman, and this year as a sophomore. Goals against average going into this week of 2.0. And I tell you, that's very, very good because Sheehan, they go up against the best teams in the SEC. They don't have the Division I, Division II stuff. They just all play each other. So that means Sheehan's going against Cheshire, Hand, Brantford, Guilford, the big 4 over there in the SEC. And I'll tell you what, last week, Riley, she shut out Lyman Hall for the second time this season. She had won the rivalry match 4-0 to complete a season sweep. Riley, though, what really caught my eye with her was 22 saves against Guilford. That's impressive, against a strong club, the reigning SEC champ. And then she also had 15 in a 1-0 loss against Hand. Hey, doesn't matter who the opponent is. Miss Riley Rutenauer comes to play. And we like your sweatshirt too, Riley. It's very stylish. You are girls nominee number 3 here in Week 7. All right, our boys slate. Hey, it's all football this week. It's all football because, Aaron, as you saw, man, our Friday night football, we had some really good stuff. Starting over at Xavier High School, Maloney went in and just, 42-13, they beat the Falcons. And what a game for our guy, Angel Arsey, the senior quarterback. And, Aaron, I'm chuckling because Angel was nominated 2 years ago this very week, because I remember wearing that Michael Myers mask when Angel was nominated. And here he is nominated again. He's probably thinking, what's with this dude? He's always got that Halloween mask on. Well, Angel, it just things work out that way sometimes. What a game for Angel. 5 TD passes, 15 for 18, 230 yards. And, hey, certainly Maloney had a good chance to win that game, whether you pick him or didn't pick him. Maloney's a team. They're 5-1. But they went over to Xavier, 42-13, and really the game wasn't that close. Angel Arsey made it happen for the third time in his career. He threw 5 touchdown passes. That's a school record. Corey Gardner's also done it. LaRue Graham's done it. Elliott Good's done it. Angel Arsey's done it 3 times. You are boys nominee number 1 here in Week 7. Our second nominee, who are the other football players? Do we have one from Platt High School? Absolutely. Platt, 22-21 winner in overtime out at Weston. Went for the 2 and got it. And who caught the 2-point conversion pass? Right here, Mr. Vito Church, junior slot receiver. And this dude is a possession receiver. Going into the Weston game, he had been targeted 21 times. Caught the ball 19 for 21 when they went looking for Vitoro. And against Weston now, Platt was down 14-zip. They were turning the ball over, couldn't get anything going. Late in the third quarter, Amari Robinson runs for a touchdown. Then, in the fourth quarter, Avery Robinson, touchdown pass to Mr. Church, and also on the 2-point try. They go back at it again in overtime. Weston had scored first, kicked the PAT. Platt answered. Amari Robinson, touchdown, and then Avery to Vitoro Church wins it. Heck of a season you're having, Mr. Church, down at Platt. You are boys nominee number 2 here in Week 7. Third and final nominee, we're going over to Southington, where the Blue Knights are back up at cruising altitude. They lost a couple weeks back to Hall. Since then, they put up 42 points against Middletown. They put up 42 against Manchester. And the guy who scored 4 touchdowns against Manchester, right here, senior running back, Javon Thomas. What a night for Javon. Only 16 carries, rushes for 185 yards, the 4 touchdowns. He had 2 1-yarders that were like the bookends of the victory. And then he had a 60-yarder, and he also had an 11-yarder. What a game for Javon. And I'm sure there is more to come for him and the Blue Knights. For now, Mr. Thomas, you are boys nominee number 3 here in Week 7. All right, Aaron, I'm going to exhale, take a breath, and say it's Wednesday. It's about 6 o'clock when you're seeing this. Go online, myrecordjournal.com/athletes. You have from now till Sunday at midnight to vote. We will bring you our winners next week and our final slate of candidates for the fall season. And then we got to get after it for the postseason. I appreciate you watching. I am Brian Carpenter, sports editor of the Meriden Record-Journal. My best, as always, to my man Aaron Flom, who's wearing shorts and a T-shirt today. He did not dress appropriately. And, of course, to my man Shawnee, the kid, Krofsik. Look forward to seeing you guys next week. Be good.